Hi.
How are you today?
Good.
Tell me your name.
My name's Michaela.
And Michaela, how long have you been involved in music?
I've been involved in music since I was 4.
Wow. What's your favorite instrument? How many instruments do you play?
I play 3 instruments. I sing, I play violin, and then I play piano as well.
Wonderful. So, if you were to pick out the three, which would you say is one of your favorites then?
Definitely vocal.
Vocal. Okay, so you are a vocal major here at the Institute.
Yep.
And how did you find the Institute?
Um, 8th grade year, they talked to us at my middle school about how they had different programs at different high schools, and this is one of the ones they mentioned. And I was really excited about that because I was so involved in music, and it's like my passion, so.
Wonderful. Well, what would you like to do with music once you graduate from high school?
I'd really like to go to college for music. I think I would like to be a vocal major or possibly composition, something along those lines.
Wonderful. Have you composed anything?
Not recently.
Okay.
But yeah, I've dabbled with a few things.
What are you thinking of composing for, like violin or piano or voice?
Probably a vocal and piano combo.
Lovely. And would it be more in the classical tradition or would it be more in like a pop or something like
Depends.
that?
Sometimes I really like to write classical stuff, and then other times I love writing pop music.
So now tell me about your experience here at the Institute.
I've had a great experience. The Institute connected me with my current teacher, Dr. Rosewell, and wow, he's taught me a lot of things that I probably couldn't have learned without him.
Well, now you said doctor, so tell me a little bit about that.
Yeah, I go to St. Norbert's once a week, and we work on vocal pieces. So he's a professor there.
Oh, professor, so St. Norbert is a college.
College, yep.
Do you do any extra performances besides taking the voice lessons with the professor?
We've done performances at East here for the fine arts, and then we've also do solo ensemble. So that's pretty much what I've been limited to at the moment. But I'd like to go perform at other venues.
So tell me about the groups that you sing with while you're here at East High School.
Oh, I sing with our concert choir, and then chamber singers, young women's choir, Rhapsody, which is our show choir. I think that's it. Yeah.
Okay, and are you in any other music programs at the school?
Yep, I am in orchestra, chamber orchestra, as well as the music theory class.
Great. And what do you play in chamber orchestra?
Violin.
Okay. And I noticed one day in rehearsal that the first chair was absent, and so you took over. How
Yep.
was that?
It was really cool being able to help Miss Mansky direct the orchestra.
Did it give you some insights into conducting?
Yeah, it did. It was helpful because I had to use my violin scroll to help me conduct when we were starting without Miss Mansky. So
Very nice, very nice. And have you had any extra performances outside of school with the orchestra at all?
I actually am in youth symphony, so we have a performance in the winter and then in the spring as well.
Excellent. So if you were to talk to a future student of the Institute, what would you like to tell them?
Join. It's so fun. I've had such a great experience, and I've learned so much. It's really great.
Tell me something that has stood out to you that you've learned.
I think having to take music theory was I was a vocal major, so I didn't really think about like how am I going to use music theory, but with the sight singing, it's really helped. Like I can learn pieces a lot quicker than I could before, and it's great.
So it saved you time then.
Yeah.
Nice. I probably will save you time when you go to college too.
Yeah.
So if you could choose where you'd like to be 10 years from now, what would that be? What would that look like?
I'd probably like to be performing in operas or maybe on Broadway. Even if I was going a little more of a pop route, that would be really cool too. Just anything vocal and piano performance.
Okay, well that sounds great. What about, I know there's some requirements in classes like the comparative arts course, and there's a portfolio and anything about that?
The portfolio is kind of fun to make because you get to look through all your performances and all the things you've done throughout the year, and you get to look back on how cool it was to do these things, and then you get to put them in a big binder about yourself. It's kind of cool.
That sounds like a nice keepsake at the end of the day. Well, that's wonderful.
It'd
Well,
be great for colleges too.
Sure, and they can look at that and see what it has in there and what you've done and been involved with. Excellent. Is there anything else you'd like to say about the Institute and your experience here?
I think that pretty much sums it up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you for your time, and we wish you well and good luck.
Thank you.